Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. Okay, and today is October the 11th, 2022, and I got a combo for you right here. Okay, the first part I'm gonna be doing, briefly gonna go over some news, latest news going on, and a little bit of tech news. And then I am going to do another one, a different segment, which is going to be the EBT SNAP food stamps update part 2 for October, Halloween season. Okay, I got my drink. Love my Halloween cup here. I got this Dollar Tree, $1.25. Y'all seen some of my other Halloween decorations. Really getting into Halloween this year. Got my notes. So if you see me look down, that's what I'm doing. Hey, also, to all my new subscribers, existing subscribers, what's up, my new existing subscribers? And to my new subscribers, thank you and welcome. Now, if you don't know, I post my videos on Tuesdays starting at noon, okay? So after this video, I'll see you on my next video, Tuesday at noon. All right, I ask you to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it for those who you feel it may help. Now let's do this. All right, the news, part 1, baby. All right, now the Biden administration is thinking about doing a proposal that classifies gig workers as employees. Now, this proposal may sound good for a lot of gig workers because it will give them a lot of the, extra benefits that they don't get as a gig worker. Okay, insurance and all that other stuff. Nevertheless, this proposal can, without even trying to destroy the gig worker, economy. So yeah, I can see the good thing they're trying to do. Also, it'll make them look better. Could look like it's more employees being hired for the economy because they can list them as employees, and it will make the Democrats look better and Biden look better. Also, it just all around puts a little bit more money back into the federal government. Nevertheless, it could destroy the gig economy, and that's the truth. Now, what the gig economy probably would do is, instead of calling them gig workers, they're just going to call them contract workers, okay, and just switch it over to that. Now, I love this part. This is a little bit of tech news here. Google introduces a Chromebook mainly focused on cloud gaming. Okay, this is awesome because people, if you don't know, this would help a lot of people, low income, middle income, and upper income too, get into gaming without breaking the bank. Smart move in a time of a recession. Very, very smart move. I can't wait to see it. If I'm blessed enough, I would love to be able to get one. Okay, I mean, it's just really, really good. Okay, they're thinking outside the box, but they're also thinking in a positive direction. Okay, because a lot of things are going towards cloud gaming, doing things online, and of course, you'll be able to get involved with this fun gaming, even if it's simple games you like, retro games you like, with this type of Google Chromebook made for cloud gaming. But you'll be able to do a lot of other stuff too. Because of the Google Chromebook, you'll be able to do a lot of stuff, write resumes, submit resumes, check your email, a lot of general stuff as well. So I think that's really, really cool. I think this is a good way, an inexpensive way to connect the world. And of course, you're gonna have a lot of copycat people putting out stuff. They do that with Apple, they do that with Google. Anytime Google puts out something, there's a copycatter that's gonna put out something and try to make it cheaper. But hey, that benefits you and me. All right, now, financial news. JP Morgan warns the U.S. is likely to dip into recession within 6 to 9 months. That's right. Now, technically, we already are in a recession, okay? The only reason that a lot of people are having a hard time hearing about us being in recession is because the White House, the Democrats, has chose not to try to play on words, okay? But we are technically already in a recession, okay? But the White House has decided to say, well, is it or is it not a recession? So they don't want to put really say, yeah, it's in a recession because this is an election year. But we are in recession without a shadow of a doubt. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to give you an example of how they're playing on words. Remember when Clinton was in the White House and he got a BJ? Okay. Remember that? He did the same thing. Okay. His lawyers told him how to play on words. And when they asked him, did he have sexual relations with that woman? What did Clinton say? Well, what is your definition of sexual relations? You get what I'm saying? Yes, he had sexual relations with her, Because if I was a lawyer, I would have broke it down and was like, hey, did your eyes roll back in your head? Did you feel this awesome ecstasy and release of energy? Did you make these weird sounds coming out of your mouth? That's a good sign it probably was sex of some type. Now, I went there. Yes, I did. But I was just giving you an example how they play on words. But the fact is that we are in a recession. So it's a good idea to just to that mental mindset, okay? And save your money, budget your money, be very careful, especially within the upcoming months, okay? Because it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's just the way recessions work. Okay, last but not least on the news, this is some Social Security information. So, it is now known that Social Security cost of living increase will be the largest in 40 years, starting in 2023. So if you get Social Security of any type, you're about to have a cost of living COLA, a cost of living increase, the largest you've ever had in 40 years. So that's kind of good news, though. That's money in pocket. Bad news is, the reason for that is because inflation is out of control and we're in a recession. And the recession is going to stick around for a while, okay? But they do have a plan of action, all right, to make sure that we don't go into a depression. They do have several plans of actions to make sure that we do not go into a depression, but you better believe that we are in a recession, all right? And I'm going to wrap that up for the news segment of this. I just want to let y'all know that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now, here's the fun part. Now, this section right here that we're getting ready to do is for the EBT food stamps SNAP update part 2 for October 11th, 2022. All right. And again, I'm gonna remind you, my videos drop on Tuesdays. So after this video, I'll see you next Tuesday. All right. Now, don't hang up because we got to do the EBT. So let's do it. Roll call. California, Colorado, Delaware, Guam, Hawaii, Illinois, Kansas, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, New York, Woohoo, Ohio, Oklahoma. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sis. And hi to all my ex-girlfriends. Oh, and friends. Some old friends that I had in high school and stuff. That, you know, and not only in high school, in Oklahoma. As well as, I remember this one girl I used to have a major crush on. Her name, I think it's Diane, and she had a twin sister. Oh. But if you ever deal with twin sisters, it's kind of weird because twins got this weird kind of connection between them. And if you have a crush on one, you almost kind of see it, you know? But they have very unique, different personalities, but they still have that invisible kind of link. It's really kind of strange. Okay. Now, Pennsylvania, my state. What's up? All right. Texas. What's up, Texas? I used to live in Texas as well. Long time. Utah, Vermont, and Virgin Islands. And if you haven't seen part 1, I already did part 1. Okay, so if you didn't hear your state, check out my EBT part 1. I will do my best to put it in the description box of this video, so you can check that out as well. Now, let's not forget, this is Halloween season. This is all the holiday seasons, okay? This is even extremely, let's not forget, this is a major beginning of the Jewish holiday seasons as well. So there's a lot of different holidays that's kicking off, okay, already. Different cultures, different religions. But the one we do know in the U.S., Halloween. So if you're not a state to get that extra bonus at the end of the month, make sure you hold out at least 10% of your EBT so you can get the candies and all that other stuff. You know, because a lot of organizations do the trick-or-treating for the kids. Y'all know we already have the parties for the adults, you know, but they do the different organizations do have safe places to do trick-or-treating for kids. You might want to check in on that. You might even want to donate to some candy and stuff to those places, okay? Yeah, especially churches and stuff like that. Some churches do it and some don't. So you definitely want to look into safe places to do trick-or-treat and let the kids dress up and have fun, okay? But don't forget to hold out on that little 10%, okay? Now, for those, there are certain states that do get the bonus allotment of EBT, okay? And that usually hits around the 22nd of the month for a lot of states. So even if you're running out, what that means is that even if you run out of EBT, you only got $5 left. Check it again around close to the end of the month, around the 22nd, 23rd. You might find you got an extra 100 or more on there for you. Okay, that's that extra 25% that the government gives you because of the pandemic. All right, don't forget, check those out. Okay, now for the states out there that has been devastated, they may be devastated by acts of God, the weather, you know what I'm saying? Remember that there are usually emergency funds put on EBT. There's usually exception to the rule, which means that you can buy hot food with your EBT, especially if they put you up in a hotel. A lot of times in those places, you can get hot food with those EBT cards, those EBT SNAP and food stamp cards. Don't forget that. That's very important, you know, because not all hotels and motels or whatever they may put you in have a place to cook. But we must eat. So don't forget that. Don't think that, oh no, I have no way to cook. I just got to get canned food. No. For a lot of devastated places, weather related or not, they give you that exception to the rule on your EBT. And I want to let y'all know that. And of course, my heart goes out to all y'all, because that can happen to any of us. Okay. I know this one guy in Florida, man. He lost his restaurant and his house. That's devastating. Okay. And to be somewhere safe and seeing that that the hurricane is destroying everything that you worked so hard for, and all you can do is sit back and feel helpless and watch, that's rough. Okay. So if you have a little bit and you have you hear about some legit donation centers, go, drop a couple bucks to them. All right. Now, that is it for both my news of the day and the part 2 of my EBT SNAP food stamp update. All right. Happy Halloween. And I'll be rapping to you later. Peace.